I just shattered my highlighter. Hello everyone, I hope you've been doing well. I decided to do this spring-inspired tutorial today. The eyes are all purple-based, taupe-based, lip is pink, as you can see. It's just a very easy eyeshadow look that I've been doing so much lately. So I want to show you guys how I get this, and if you're interested, then just keep watching. It's always important to make sure your skin's protected, so I'm going to first put some sunscreen on before I do anything. It's really important. Do not forget this, especially if you're going to be out all day. I'm going to start with my brows. I'm going to use my pomade and I'm just going to fill it in. I don't have a pencil currently because I'm on a no-buy and I'm kind of just using the only product I have. I'm just going to fill in the areas that are kind of sparse, such as up here on my brow. And just do your brows however you're the most comfortable. You do not have to follow my way. I'm trying to go for a softer brow look today just because, I don't know, I sort of want to keep it all cohesive with the makeup, which is, for me, going to be kind of soft. But I am going to do wing liner, so call it what you will. I'm going to take a spoolie and just brush through everything. I'm going to put my hair up actually because this is really annoying. I never do my foundation first. I just feel it just doesn't make sense to me because eyeshadow gets all over my face. So I don't see how I could do foundation first, especially if I'm wearing like shimmers or like darker colors. It just seems impossible. By the way, I'm just putting some concealer on my eyelids because I use concealer as primer and it's been working just fine for me. Okay, so now for the eyeshadow. Having a little bit of a different situation this time because I actually de-potted a lot of my eyeshadows and I'm kind of customizing my own palette. This is what it looks like. Isn't this amazing? This is so far what's going on. I'm not done yet. There's still a lot more mattes I want to add and shimmers. But these are just a lot of the colors that I have been using. And the thing is, these are all from different palettes in my collection. I feel weird grabbing a bunch of palettes at the same time to try to find just to get a cohesive look. It's difficult. And so I just took them out. So I have them all in front of me. First color that I'm going to use is this very soft pinky blush color. I'm just going to put that all over my crease. I'm using a fluffy blending brush for this and I'm just going to dust that all over right here. This is going to be my transition shade for today. I'm just going to take it all across my crease area, but I'm going to extend it above the crease. After packing that color, I'm going to take another fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to soften the edges just so there are no harsh lines. Just keep blending it till it looks seamless enough for your liking. I'm going to add actually a little bit more of that pink and I'm just going to pack a little bit more. I'm going to take a darker plummy kind of purple color. This one right here. This is a more magenta type of purple. I'm just going to pack it on this packing kind of brush. Anyone will work. And I'm just going to mostly emphasize this on the outer V. I'm gonna take it on my outer V and almost like the full outer half lid of my eye. I'm actually gonna take it and put it into the crease actually. I'm gonna take a matte white, just any matte white. I'm using this one right here. I'm just taking this matte white on that the blending brush that I was using to clean up everything, and I'm just gonna blend it on top of where it looks a little bit weird. Just downward like this. I'm gonna take a concealer with a brush tip, kind of like this one, and I'm just gonna cut the crease that way. It's just so much easier. I use this concealer specifically for that purpose, but you can totally take it on a flat brush too, do whatever you have to do. And I'm just gonna go like this. Now, if you tend to transfer a lot of the concealer onto your eye and everything, and it's like kind of messy, I recommend look down like this. And you see that where it just came off a little bit? That is where I'm gonna put it up until. It's gonna look like I have really, really giant eyelids, but this is realistically sort of where my crease is, so it's naturally gonna just fall there. And oh my god, this looks really crazy actually. Gonna do the same thing on this side. So I'm gonna like let that set a little bit because it's still kind of wet because I put a bit too much. Now I'm realizing something. Instead of lifting the entire palette up, I could just pop out the singles and show you exactly what I'm gonna use. Why didn't I think of that before? So I'm gonna take this beautiful taupe color. Any taupe shade will do. I have honestly so many colors that look just like this in my collection. I'm just gonna take any flat, firm brush and just put it right on top of that concealer. By the way, I will list all the exact names of all the products down in the description box if you're curious, but I'm trying to really just emphasize the colors today instead of like listing product by product by product. I want to just give you guys the freedom to decide what you want to use and not feel like you have to use anything. I just want to make my channel more about the look, more about the color, more about just trying to use what you might already have and not feeling like you gotta go out and buy anything. Going back in with that matte dark purple again, and I'm just going to take it on the very edge of where the shimmer ends and connect it to the outer V. Just like this. Now once I have that all fixed, I'm going to take that fluffy brush again and just blend out the edges. You could totally skip this step, but I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. I'm using a felt tip. Alright, eyeliner is done. Now I'm going to move on to the skin. So I'm just going to prime my face first. Use any primer that you love. I'm using one that's going to give me a bit of a glow. And I'm going to take some foundation. I'm going to try to use one that's not too full coverage today. I'm using a medium coverage foundation. That's not going to look super caked on. It's just going to be there. There. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a sponge and I'm just gonna press that into my face. Once foundation is on, I'm going to do some concealer. Actually, I'm going to just put a little bit of eyeshadow on my lower lash line first. Just going in with that same eyeshadow brush that I used to pack that purple. I'm going to just take this on my lower lash line, like so. You guys know I hate this step. I'm just going to take a powder to set that. I'm just putting it in any like corners, like around my nose, because sometimes my foundation comes off in that area, especially because I blow my nose a lot because spring. And now I'm gonna bronze my face using this bronzer that literally fell out of its pan, so I'm now using it and I put it in my palette. And I'm going to take a very angled kind of brush and I'm just gonna dust that on and sculpt my cheek a little. Oh no, I think I had blush on this. Oh god, we're gonna have an interesting day. I'm just gonna fix that up with a little bit more powder and just kind of go over it like this. I'm gonna go in with some blush. I'm gonna take a very corally kind of pinky color. This is very, very pigmented, so I'm gonna take a very light hand. I'm taking a tap and tapping like basically everything off. And for highlight today, I know that I usually go in with the liquid base first, kind of, and then on top I do a powder. I'm gonna do that today, but I'm using a pinky toned kind of one instead. Oh, that's nice. It's been a really long time since I used this product. It's probably getting old. I'm just gonna take a highlight to go on top. Now before I finish the face, I want to actually set my skin. And as soon as I spray, I really like to make sure I go like this with my beauty sponge. It's gonna set my brows in place. This look would actually look really beautiful with false lashes, but I don't like false lashes. They're just really, really difficult to apply for me, and I just don't find them comfortable. Maybe I haven't found my right pair yet, but I generally really just use mascara unless I'm going to like something where I really, really want to look super glammed up. I'm taking this lipstick. I'm just going to mention this one. This is the Frog Prince lipstick by Lipstick Queen. It's just this lipstick that adjusts to your natural skin tone, and it just gives a very soft rosy pink. Do you see it? I feel like it just does something without doing much. Could leave it at that, but I'm gonna make this a little bit glossy. I'm gonna take this lip gloss. This is a very mauve pinkish one. It's very soft though, at least on my skin tone, and kind of just ties in perfectly with the eyes, I think. So that completes the look. I hope that all of you enjoyed. All of the products will be listed down below in the description box. So if you want to know what any of the items were, it'll all be right there. Let me know what your thoughts were in the comments down below. I really would love to hear from you. If you would like to see more of my videos, then don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of them. It would really, really mean a lot to me, and I appreciate all of your love and support so much. I hope to hear from all of you soon. Stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!